Hi and welcome along to AFTV Transfer Daily, the show that keeps you up to date with players that have been linked with a summer transfer move to Arsenal. Now, big story out today from the Daily Mirror about Kylian Mbappe, linking Mbappe again with a move to Arsenal. Now, of course, for the past couple of days, we've all been talking about Lacazette. It's been spoken that it's on the verge of happening. I've reported it. Respected journalists like David Ornstein from the BBC, they've reported it. All of us sort of going with it and saying that, listen, this deal is close. It's going to happen. Lacazette has agreed to join Arsenal. They're just getting all of the financials done and that, and hopefully he should be an Arsenal player. However, Daily Mirror going right against the grain today. Steve Stammer's coming out with a story where he's saying basically that it's not Lacazette that Arsenal are going to be buying. Lacazette wants to go to Atletico Madrid. It's going to be Kylian Mbappe that's going to be joining Arsenal. Well, that's the player that Arsene Wenger wants, priority number one, and they're preparing a £125 million bid, a world record bid, to get Mbappe to Arsenal. Now, he also goes on to say as well that they want Lamar, they're going to try and get him done. Listen, again, I don't see where the stories come from. I don't see the basis of the story. We all know that the top priority for Arsene Wenger was Mbappe. That is a player over all players that he really liked to get. However, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. The Daily Mirror, some of the stories that they've come out with regarding transfers so far this summer have not been the most reliable. They were the ones who came with the story saying basically that Bayern Munich were going to offer Alexis Sanchez £350,000 a week in wages. And then that story just disappeared. I still think it's going to be Lacazette that's going to happen. The Mbappe thing just seems too expensive for me. I can't see Arsenal spending that sort of money. And I don't know, I just don't see how that deal gets done. But that is what the Mirror are reporting today. What about Alexis Sanchez? Now, again, lots of conflicting stories about him as well. Yesterday, Carlo Ancelotti came out. He was asked in an interview what he thought of Alexis Sanchez. And quite rightly, he said he's a great player. What else would you say? He's rubbish? He's a great player. Following that, lots of speculation flying around, link him again, once again, to Bayern Munich. Now, listen, I think if Alexis does want to leave, and he wanted to go to Bayern, and Bayern were willing to stump up the wages, that could be possibly somewhere where he could end up. What I do understand, as I've been saying all along, is that Arsenal are not prepared to sell him to another English club. They do not want to sell him to Man City. They do not want to sell him to Chelsea. They're prepared to make him walk away for nothing, rather than sell him to one of those two. They're well aware of the backlash that would come from the fans. So again, we have to wait and see what happens with that. What do you guys think on that? That's what I want to know. Do you think, I mean, this whole Alexis Sanchez thing, and remember, Alexis, who's playing in the final of the Confederations Cup tonight, said that he'll let everybody know what his future is after the Confederations Cup. So we should know a bit clearer in the next couple of days. But what do you think? Do you think we should let him walk away for nothing at the end of the season? Let him stay at the club and go for nothing if he wants to go to City? Or do you think that, you know what, if he's what, £50 million for him, take the £50 million and then, you know, yeah, take the £50 million, go and buy somebody else and let him go. I don't know. What do you guys think about it? Let me know in the comments below. The other player, Oxlade-Chamberlain, still that one's up in the air. Papers reporting today that Oxlade-Chamberlain's rejected the first offer that Arsenal have made to him. And again, he would be prepared to see out his contract and walk away for nothing at the end of the season. The ridiculous situation that Arsenal have got themselves into this season, where they've got Oxlade-Chamberlain, Alexis and Ozil with virtually a year left on their deal. It's just, I don't see it at any other top club, and it's absolutely ridiculous. But that is the situation. Olivier Giroud. Giroud, of course, being linked with a load of clubs, especially with Lacazette apparently incoming. Well, we're being told today that Everton are now interested in signing Olivier Giroud. That price could be about £20 million. Everton, they've got a lot of money. They're looking for top players. They are on the verge of signing Sandro from Malaga as a striker, but they may be looking at Giroud. And finally, Chris Willock, youngster, he's been at Arsenal since the age of 5, this kid. Well, he's joined Benfica, it's official. I say good luck to the kid. You know what? I've seen him play a couple of times. He's looked really talented. It's a real shame that he hasn't been able to make it into the full Arsenal team. And it's a really brave decision by him as well. I really commend him for this, to go to a club like Benfica. You know, different language, different culture. He's been at Arsenal since the age of 5. And to try and make it, you've got to say hats off to this kid, even though he's left our club. And I really hope he's successful. And maybe one day we can see him back at Arsenal, probably for about 80 million quid. That is the thing about it. Listen, thanks for watching the show today, and we'll be back tomorrow. Don't forget, leave your comments. I want to know what you think about this Alexis situation, and I want to know what you feel about this Mbappe thing. Should we be going all out for Mbappe and forgetting about Lacazette? Let me know in the comments below.
Subscribe to ArsenalFanTV.